Good morning, America. Right now, we are 3 weeks into the government shutdown. And for the 12th time, the Democrats have voted down to reopen the government. And there's a reason why, people. And we really need to stop using the Republican versus Democrat narrative. Because what it boils down to is America itself. And I want to speak on this shit because I've seen a lot of people speak on it, but I'm going to do this in my own words. I'm not going to basically play sound clips from everybody else because I've heard the same thing that they're saying. But what we're not really understanding, I'm going to tell you in my perspective. Kamala Harris was right. Joe Biden was right. Even some Republicans were right about Donald Trump. Look what he has done. Look what he has done. You're demolishing the east wing of the White House to build a gold ballroom. You're going to build an arch with your image on it. And yet, millions of people are struggling and are going to start struggling starting November the 1st. You taking away food benefits, daycare assistance, Medicare, health care. People can't even afford to live. And how would I know this? Because I'm one of those people. I have a 9 to 5 outside of what I do outside of entertainment. And I talk to over 400 plus people a month. You do the math of how many people I talk to in a year. Do the math. That's a small percentage. But that small percentage has a huge impact on our economy and the way that we live. You don't have the funds to keep these programs running and a way for people to afford the necessities that they need to survive, but you have enough money to build a gold ballroom. You have enough money to bail out a foreign country, but yet we, the people, the American people, doesn't matter if you're red or you're blue, we have to suffer for this shit. That's bullshit. And so, if you are a supporter of Trump, I hope you are listening because we told you anything that this man does, any changes that this man does, it just doesn't go towards the ones that didn't vote for him. That doesn't go for the ones that are undecided. That also goes for you too. It affects all of us as Americans. And we, as the people, need to stop fighting one another. We all know that this shit ain't right. And it's sad. It is sad. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. It is sad that we can't get this right. But we can. We really can. Y'all know y'all didn't vote for this shit. Y'all thought that this was going to put more money in your pocket, but yet it's taking more money out your pocket. You're figuring out whether you need to live or where you need to eat. People are deciding food over medicine. People are deciding over paying bills or paying rent to keep a roof over their head. There are going to be people that will have a roof over their head, but will have no electricity, no water, no food. It's because they can't afford it. And yet, you still do not get the message. The message is clear and it's simple, people. We, as a country and as a whole, need to stand up to what is about to become a dictatorship. This is not what we voted for. This is not what our forefathers created, despite their faults. This is the same type of tyranny that happened in Germany with Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin. The same type of regime that Cuba was under, that Russia is under right now. This is not America, people. This is not the United States of America. We got a president that doesn't even know that he's the president of Puerto Rico over the whole Bad Bunny situation. Shouts to Roger Goodell for saying yesterday at his press conference, Bad Bunny will be performing at the Super Bowl. No changes will be made. So how the hell, as you Americans, get mad over Bad Bunny singing the national anthem, who's from Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, so that makes him an American? Y'all want to sit there and talk about Latinos and everything else too, but I see y'all asses down in Mexico kicking it and having a good damn time. Tequila shots everywhere. How the fuck you gonna sit there and talk shit when you're doing the most? My point is, America, it's only going to get worse before it gets better. And if we don't wake up, if we do not wake up, and I'm talking to Republicans, MAGA, white people, black people, Republicans, Democrats, Latinos, Asians, LGBTQ, I'm talking to all of you. I'm talking to all the people. If we do not recognize what is really real and separate the truth from the fiction that Donald Trump has painted, to see that this is all about him. This isn't about making America great again for him. This is a revenge tour. This man's on a revenge tour. And he's going after everybody else that went against him in his first term. How the hell can you sue the Department of Justice for making investigations about you and you got convicted as a convicted felon? 34 counts. 34 counts. How? How, Sway? How? How? How can you sit there and want to censor Jimmy Kimmel over a joke that wasn't about Charlie Kirk? It was about you and your response when you talked about your gold ballroom that you're building. The gold ballroom that you destroyed. The White House. to build a gold ballroom. Which, by the way, I think I heard clearly that this would not be coming out of the American taxpayers' pocket. This will be paid by Donald Trump himself. Now, that's just a rumor. That's what I heard. It ain't been confirmed. But why should we, the American people, pay for it? We ain't going to be invited to the party. We ain't invited to the barbecue. So why should we pay for it? Why does the White House need a gold ballroom? And I'm gonna tell you what he is doing. He is turning the White House into Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago of the Capitol. That's what he's doing, everybody. And all it is that he is doing, he is delaying the inevitable from the Epstein files being released. There is some damning information in there that he does not want the American people to know. And all that he is doing, what he is doing, is distracting you from knowing the truth. That's all it boils down to. That's all it boils down to. He's distracting you from finding out the truth. And the truth is, his name's on that list. His name is on that list, and there's been witnesses that have testified under oath in front of a grand jury that mentioned his name. It's a distraction, y'all. It's a distraction. And the number one thing that I have said before, and I'll say it again, stop being a goldfish. Because now, America, we have the shortest attention span. Because a goldfish's attention span is 12 seconds. Every 6 seconds, we're distracted by something else. Pay attention to what's going on. Stay alert. But most importantly, do your motherfucking research. That's all you have to do. Do your motherfucking research. Before I get out of here, I want to give out some information here, everybody. I am performing live this Saturday at the First Amendment Brew Ha Ha Club inside the Legend Shopping Center in Kansas City, Kansas. Headlining would be your comedian from Heart of the City. That's right, Kevin Hart, Heart of the City. Mr. Mo Alexander is in the building. He's actually performing tonight and Friday, everybody. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Um, I have a special code that you can contact me about. Just hit me up at www.pettymurphy.com and get your information, get your discount tickets to see this live. This man is phenomenal. So make sure you guys come out and see that. Also, too, the Rock and Ball basketball game presents the Christmas Classic Saturday, December the 13th, inside the KC Elite Fieldhouse. Big shout out to Malcolm Denman, brother of Marcus Denman, used to play for the Missouri Tigers back in the day. Big shout out to him for allowing us to hold this basketball game in his venue, December the 13th. Tickets are available right now on eventbrite.com at $10. You guys do not want to miss this. We're actually giving back to the community. $10 at the door, $10 online tickets, or a toy donation. All toy donations will go to Toys for Tots locations in the Kansas City area, as we did last year. Right after the game, we went and donated those toys. And it's those type of actions, people, of somebody who's selfless, is what makes America great again. And right now, November 1st is coming. It's time to be a neighbor. It's time to be a friend. Fuck your thoughts. Fuck your political views. Because we're all about to feel this pain But just know, real soon, the chickens will come home to roost. I'm Petty Murphy, and I approve this message.
This is PMN.